back and forth with this, and it was all over the media. And
So
they
let
lost.
so let me ask you
And they,
this. We
and they,
have I mean there's an old hip hop band. Well, I don't want to say it's an old rap band. Is NWA?
No, that was Ice T.
yeah.
It was Ice-T with
Okay,
them that said fuck. It had a song "Fuck the Police." So let's
yeah.
just say if they went out there dressed in the police's now uniform saying "fuck the police," that would have been an issue.
Yeah, but like I said, they were wearing like a very old uniform, right? Because we changed the uniform from 95, 98, something like that. They changed the uniform because the uniform that came out in early 91, 92 was very similar to the communist uniform, so they had to change it, right?
But no, my question was if they would have had the current uniforms and straight up said "fuck the police," that would have got them in trouble.
Yes, that would have got them in trouble.
What do you? Okay, so say they would have gotten in trouble. What do you think the repercussions of that would have been?
Well, it was just a fine. It was about, what was it? About 3,000 euros, something like that. 3,000, 4,000 euros, something like that.
It was like $2,500
That's
bucks.
just, like the federal fine, like our equivalent of the government fine,
Wow.
right? But the case itself, like the case fees, were about 10K.
Oh man.
And the union paid for them because
Wow.
they lost and they paid the case fees.
That's crazy.
And they got away with not paying a single cent to the government, and the union paid their end for the trial. Like because they lost
Yeah.
court fees.
Wow.
Well,
man.
we thank you for calling in. Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And thank you for all the input, man. I appreciate you calling over there in the UK, and I wish you well.
And give us a like on Facebook. Just look us up. The Question Everything, guys. We definitely look forward to hearing from you again.
And don't be afraid to call in, bro.
No, anytime. I might just join in some other time. I'm gonna add you to my favorites.
Thank
All right,
you.
Thank you so much. All right. Bye-bye.
Honey, baby.
Bye.
Love you, honey.
Man, the UK.
Man, all the way.
Dude, this guy is not even an American, and he feels the same way we do.
Dude, you know what? It's not the way you feel. It's the way you perceive freedom.
And that's right.
Dude, everybody wants to be free. Everybody wants to say what they want to say, do what they want to do, and be who they want to be without any repercussions. And for God willing, you can. If somebody wants to live, as long as you're not messing with my speech, life, or liberty, I'm good with it, man.
Absolutely. We're doing an extended live today because we've been missing for 2 weeks.
Yeah, we've been missing for way too long.
So this is not going to be on the actual podcast. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, the phone number to call us is at the bottom of your screen. It's scrolling. No last names if you call in, just first names, please. You don't even have to actually give us your name. I'm cool with that.
So you can make up a name.
So the video that we recorded
What video?
earlier for the live, yeah, it got deleted.
How?
The whole thing. Facebook deleted it.
Why?
Music.
The whole thing?
The whole thing. Hello, you're on the Question Everything, guys.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hello. Can
Hello?
you
How you guys doing?
can you hear us?
Yeah, hello?
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 There you go. Can you hear us?
Hey.
Hey, who are we talking to?
We got a bad connection.
Hello.
Hey, I'm sorry, hello?
Okay, there you go.
Hey, how's it going, buddy?
Pretty good. How y'all doing there, pal? Don't call me Buddy Chief. Anyway, how y'all doing?
Oh, we're doing great. What you got to say to us?
I just wanted to say that free speech, I was listening earlier when you were talking to the guy from Romania,
Yeah.
and I just went, free speech, yeah, it should be really no limits, honestly, on it, because all speech is, should be, it should be, you know, I'm just gonna just let the statement, you know, lay it there and say weed should be legalized also. I'm just gonna point that out. It should be legal everywhere.
That's
I'm
an
just saying.
That's an episode that we actually did, but we're gonna retouch on it. We deleted the episode.
Do you have anything to has your speech ever been revoked, or have you ever had anything because of what you said ever been have any repercussions of it?
Well, okay, so here's the thing about that. When I was on Reddit, I'm pretty sure you guys know what Reddit is.
Absolutely.
I was on there. I was on r/punk, and I'm actually a punk rocker personally.
Okay.
But I think with individuality, and it goes to a whole other thing, is that free speech should, you know, regardless of whether, you know, political, whatever the fuck, you know, right?
Right.
So it's like people are saying to me, they're like, I was like, well, I don't like Nazis. That's like most punks believe, you know, you got to be individual, whatever. Nazis, no. But people that are Nazis, they're just pussies. I'm sorry, I'm really stoned. I apologize, guys.
That's okay.
But I just just call in because y'all are really cool. That's it has been. I was definitely downvoted, like over like 100 or so downvotes. I was hated on. They're calling me this and that. I don't subscribe to any like political affiliation. And I said that I was like, I'm an anarchist, apolitical, whatever, but I like free speech. So, and they were still giving me shit about it because most of them are fucking socialists. So I'm just saying, you know.
Well, hey, if you love free speech, then you got to be at least some sort of affiliation to something.
Sure, absolutely, yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's totally fair. But it's like I was born, like let's say I was born or raised up in the church, right? And of course, everyone's a right wing, right? And that's kind of something that I do kind of subscribe to. But I also think of it this way, as in, regardless of that, you should still be able to say whatever you want to say, believe what you want to believe, love who you love, you know. So that's
absolutely, and that's why I said the worst thing that somebody can do to a nation, to anything, and it's not going to be a person, it's going to be an organization.
Absolutely.
The worst thing that you can do is silence somebody.
Right.
You know, because here's the thing. I might not like what you have to say. I might hate what you have to say, but who am I to tell you can't say it? It might piss me off.
Right.
I might think about it for the next 4 weeks. But check this out. What you say might hurt my feelings, but guess what, bro? My feelings ain't none of your business.
Right.
You know? And you shouldn't care about my feelings.
What problems have being offended ever solved?
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
Matter of fact, there's more problems in watching what you say that can affect you than not speaking your mind.
Absolutely.
So absolutely, man.
We definitely appreciate you calling in, man.
Absolutely, buddy.
absolutely. Don't call me Buddy Chief. Hail Satan, bye.
We got a shout out for Satan.
Wow. That's his opinion. Dude, only on the question everything.
Only here, man. Oh my
God. So we just got a phone call from a punk anarchist. We got one from the UK. Man, who's going to be our next caller? The number's at the bottom of your screen. Call in, discuss some topics with us. Bigfoot for Breakfast is laughing their butts off right now.
So when you say the whole video got deleted, can we go back and bring up what we recorded?
Well, the podcast show is still there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I recorded it on a separate thing, but because we played the...
That sucks, dude. See? Censorship, man. Censorship right there.
Just because I played some
right
music,
there, bro. Right there.
An hour and a half of live footage got deleted because I played 5 minutes of Metallica.
And
I should have known, dude. It's Metallica. And
we should call Metallica and tell them, hey, you fucked us, and we bought all your CDs. First off, we should already have the license to those because we own every single one of their fucking CDs.
Yeah,
fucking assholes. Anyway, I'm sorry. I had a little moment there.
Oh, Aaron, call in, man. Give us a call. The number's at the bottom of your screen on the live video. Give us a call. Alexa is listening from RJ. Mr. RJ still on the Alexa. Dude, I'm not freaking buying an Alexa. I'm not fucking doing it.
You don't have to get a big one. They got a medium one and they got a small one. The small one's called the Dot, and that's the one I got. And you know what? You know what I like about her? You know what I like about her? When I can't sleep at night, I say, Alexa. She's like, yeah, baby. I say, hey, I need some soothing tunes to get me right. And she's like, rain. I'm going to give you some rain. And then she just sprinkles that on my mind brain. Goes right to sleep. That's what I'm talking about.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
See, I would do some crazy shit like, Alexa, call me daddy.
Oh, you can make her do that.
Are you serious?
No, yeah, you can do that. She is totally submissive.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I was just kidding.
No.
Dude.
Wait, what?
Aaron, how was the range today, fool? How'd you enjoy your Second Amendment today?
Oh, what's going on? What's going on in Virginia?
Nothing. I haven't heard anything.
Dude.
It like died.
If there's anybody from Virginia to call about y'all's gun rights, man, call in. I want to hear somebody from Virginia. Who's from Virginia?
Aaron said, whatever Mick's on, he's good. Needs no more, LOL. And then your lovely wife said, Mick, you so stupid.
No, I want to hear from somebody from Virginia.
Oh, wow. Well, that sucks, Aaron. Anybody watching, give us a call. We'll talk about anything you want to talk about, anything you want to discuss. We are the Question Everything guys, so we question everything anyway. So don't be afraid. No last names, please, if you do call. First names only.
Yeah, we're not one of those talk shows that's going to, like,
blast you.
Yeah, blast you, dude. If, man, that's what you think.
If you want to call in and say, Sean, you're a jackass, I will laugh with you.
Yeah, pretty much. Because he is a jackass.
I am. Okay, that number is 337-426-0837. Put me on a hit list and all. Oh, only Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson, you call. You call, Jackson.
This ought to be interesting.
You dumb shit.
Dude, you can't call our viewers that.
I'm calling Jackson that.
Because we personally know him. 337.
He might not be good with numbers.
426.
Numbers confuse him.
0837.
Oh
my goodness.
So anyway, I'm still.
He couldn't see the.
Hey, pull up on the computer there. Pull Virginia gun laws. What's going on? I want to know what's going on in Virginia.
Well, we're gonna.
Let's do that.
Aaron said life confuses him. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting. I want to say it was one of those red flag things. I'm telling you, they were trying to distract us from something else.
Yeah, they were.
Okay. Oh, here we go. From Fox News one day ago.
Oh. Hello.
Hiya.
Hello.
Hi, here on the QE guys.
Holy what?
This guy.
On,
I already know who this is.
Yeah, I know the voice.
What's going on, guys? Y'all doing all right?
Oh, we doing good, Bubba. What you up to?
Oh man, I thought I had a shooting competition today, and I was a whole week early.
How the hell did that happen? How are you a whole week early?
I'm just punctual, bro.
Jesus.
Hey, I'm
punctual, man.
Hey,
hold on. Are we gonna four-way?
No, we can't.
Oh, we can't four-way. I want to be with Jackson anyway. So anyway.
Well, answer that call then. Answer the call from
your
fans, because I can always call back.
No, man, no. We got you.
Okay, so to answer your question, Mick, this is from foxnews.com.
Uh-huh.
It says, despite overwhelming opposition from gun owners and gun rights groups, Virginia Democratic lawmakers on Friday advanced legislation that would ban the sale of some semi-automatic firearms as well as in the possession of high-capacity magazines. So I guess it went through.
What do you feel about that, Jack?
So this is what happened. They voted. They had people sitting out in the lobby watching the screen tick. 13 green, 9 red. Now it's 10 red, 14 green, like as they were voting. And when it went through, the people out in the lobby got pissed off. There's no way that this voted through. The highway or the state police of Virginia actually went in and said everyone's to clear out of the lobby or they will be arrested for trespassing.
Wow.
When all that happened. So, yeah, it's pretty wild, man.
That sounds like an infringement of constitutional rights.
It sounds like Gestapo, man. Sounds like Nazis telling you what to do because they've
scary,
got guns
bro.
on their hips and they want to take them from everybody else.
If you looked at every dictator that has come into power since the invention of guns, what is the very first thing that they do?
They take your guns, man.
They take the guns.
There's that quote, he said, if you need more than so many bullets or need this type of gun to hunt, you're a bad hunter. And then the reverse of it is if you need an unarmed population, then you're a horrible government or horrible politic type stuff.
So what's on your mind today, Jackson?
What you want to talk about, bro?
I don't know, man. You tell me.
What's pissing you off right now?
What questions do you have for the Question Everything guys?
What do you guys think about the upcoming elections?
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
What like this Bloomberg guy and old Bernie arguing last night or whatever going.
I don't want to interrupt, but I got you said two things there. You said Bloomberg and you said Sanders.
Right.
First off, the Democrats have actually lowered their standards, and Bloomberg bought his way into the DNC.
Absolutely.
The Democrats lowering their standards? No.
You couldn't. When you think they can't do it any lower,
they go.
They do it.
They lower the bar.
What else can we lie about this week?
And we mentioned that earlier in the podcast episode. We did talk about the Democratic debate that just went on. They stopped attacking the Republicans and Trump. They left Trump alone. Okay. Then they started attacking each other. If they can't even agree in their own party, how, dude?
It's sad.
Yeah, they can't even agree within the realm of their own party.
Yeah, dude, they're eating themselves, man. And here's what I'm saying back to Bloomberg before I was rudely interrupted by both of you.
Sorry, my bad.
So check this out. To be in the DNC, you had to have votes. You had to have a certain amount of lift to get to that. Bloomberg totally bypassed that, gave them God knows how much money. I think it was you know what though? I think he bought it for easy. I think I seen $200 and something thousand.
Well, when you're backed by Big Pharma, bro, that's just chump change.
That's me dropping a quarter and saying I don't want to pick it up.
That's Big Pharma dropping a quarter. Yeah,
right. And then you said Sanders. Now, here's the thing about Sanders. I think, and y'all can record me saying this, I think Sanders is the only person that's still running that's running off of a good cause that he thinks. I think he's the only person that's...
He legitimately values what he's running for.
Yeah.
You can tell he's got that, that drive. He believes in himself.
Sincere is the word I was looking for.
Yeah, there you go.
So I think Bernie's the only sincere person. I mean, I don't believe anything that he says because, I mean, basically, I mean, you got some cool shit, right? I got some cool shit. Well, if Bernie wins, then your cool shit's now my cool shit.
Right. Yeah, I'm just coming to take it. No questions. No. Your cool shit's mine now.
Yeah, you got an overabundance of cool shit, so that's my cool shit now. So I mean, that's not America.
So, dude, did you see this thing on Cuba here recently? There was a video that's been going around where, to every person in America, if you were to pull up Cuba online, all the pictures are people dancing, having fun, a bright, colorful city. And then these 4 kids actually flew into Cuba, and it's there's families starving to death, all waiting in line at the grocery store.
Let me ask you: is that the one where they couldn't find gas?
Yeah. They
I
waited
saw
so
that,
many
yes.
hours for gas and all that. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's all propaganda, dude. It's trying to make socialism look good, so other people will go towards it.
Mm-hmm.
But freaking the whole country. The thing is great healthcare, great education, but what is your population going to do once they're educated? They're going to go somewhere else at work.
Well, even that, you don't. I mean, let's be honest. Look at Cuba. Cuba's been a communist, socialist country for how long?
Forever, since
and
the
they're
40s,
supposed to have
forever.
so you have this universal teachings that apparently everybody should be a genius. Then,
right?
You think they would?
Right, but see, a government doesn't want that, though. They don't want their people to be smart. Don't get me wrong. For the growing of the government, yes, but for people actually figuring out the craziness that's going on.
So they dumb down the teachings.
Yeah,
that's
kind of, sort of. It's kind of like they've dumbed down the life expectancy of a human
okay.
being.
Let me ask you this:
You know?
Would that be online while we in America were never taught how to get out a loan, how to buy a house,
How to file our taxes?
It's very possible they had the system set up.
It's
Purposeful flaws, you know.
Yeah, I think I think pages that we are looking at other countries, like we should look back at ours. It's like, you know what? I never knew how to play the stock market until a couple of years ago.
right, absolutely.
Right.
That should be
Well,
taught in
They
school, bro.
They don't want you to know. That's the thing.
You know?
They don't
Yeah,
want you to.
yeah. That's bad language.
Well, let me ask you this, Aaron. I'm gonna get off of the socialists for a minute because we're always ragging on them. So
I'm going to tie back into it.
So, Trump recently fired the very insubordinate Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Vindman. What's your thoughts on that?
Wasn't that the guy that testified against him, though?
Yeah.
That made up like all these crazy stories. If you heard this guy say this on the phone,
Right.
about,
Yeah, I think, and that was the same guy that looked like what's his name's wife.
Yeah,
Scarily,
yeah,
exactly like the dude's wife.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I wondered what's your take on it, Mick?
I wasn't trying to interrupt you. I was just trying to clarify who he was.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
What's that? Him firing him?
Yeah. What do you think?
Well, so being prior service, being prior military, you kind of understand who your president is or your commander in chief in the line of, military. You're not supposed to speak out against your commander in chief. In a way, I think it's just because of the time frame. When I was in, your opinion didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? This is your president. He said do this. You do it.
Right.
And having someone under you that is going to go testify some made-up nonsense against you and kind of be the root of all of these problems and stuff, I can't blame him for firing them. You know?
It actually came down from, I was reading, it came down from Vindman's boss. Vindman said he was, crap, I was just reading it.
Well, while you're reading that,
It was irresponsible and he couldn't be counted on.
you were prior military, correct?
Yeah.
Give us a breakdown on that. What did you do?
I fell out of airplanes, not jumped, and I was airborne infantry for 4.5 years. Spent a year and a half in Iraq.
82nd, right?
But
you were in the 82nd, right?
I think everybody needs to serve at some point, man. Just because you see, kind of how a giant machine works, and then you kind of fall in and understand that you're just like one of the gears in this big machine.
Right.
And then on top of that, seeing third world countries, or you kind of have this culture clash where you've been raised this way your entire life, and you kind of expect these things. I mean, not really.
Right.
Not really like you're entitled to things, but like you kind of, just being a normal person, you kind of think, oh yeah, we've got a running sink of water, a toilet, those are just normal things.
Well, I think people that their whole life, like us, we've always had running water, we've always had toilets, we've always had food. when you lose that, you get pissed off because you're like, man, this is I deserve this, and you're not, man. This is stuff you gotta work for, bro. You know.
Yep, got you. Hey, so look, let me tie it back into socialism real quick.
Go ahead, man.
Hey, what do y'all think about the coronavirus all of a sudden popping up in the middle of these like freedom protests in another communist and socialist type?
We covered that earlier.
My bad. Okay,
you're coming in late, but we'll go back. We'll go back. What I think is, I would not be surprised if the government really did that. If China unleashed a virus that they've been working on.
Some guy walked through the park and dropped a vial. And said, good luck.
Yeah, that would not surprise me with China.
But now my thing is that if you really think about that and think if a government's willing to go that far to do something to prevent something that they don't want, which our issue over here is guns, who's going to drop the vial at a gun rally? You know what I'm saying? And kill half of the gun owners.
It ain't going to be It ain't going to be a Republican. It ain't going to be a conservative.
Well, that's like part of that thing that says, what is it? The Georgia Guidestones and all that stuff, where they talk about the world having so much of a population, and it's going to take. One of the guys was quoted, I think it was the Rothschilds or something, quoted saying it'll take the right world disorder or like right world emergency, like an outbreak of a virus or bad weather, and whether something crazy.
It would take a tragedy.
Or like like a tragedy, like let's say an asteroid hitting or a virus outbreak or Yellowstone, the volcano blows up. Something crazy like that, mass level. It's going to take a big mass event to get everyone to
involved.
Go, okay, we're willing to give up our rights in order to
it would be fear.
Again.
It would be fear. It would be fear of an annihilation.
It would be fear driven. It would be like, oh God, there's a virus outbreak. Everybody go to the train station, and then they just load everybody up to concentration camps.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is where religion comes in. And I'm gonna do this real quick, and then we'll let you go. Religion lets you know that no matter how bad or how good or how normal things are, when you have a belief that there's a higher power and that higher power is taking care of you, guess what, man? It doesn't matter.
That's what we're dying for.
Doesn't matter what, bro. Everything's
it's
gonna
coming
work out.
in the end, anyways. You know what I'm saying? That's the last step of everybody on this planet's timeline.
Yep.
Is that death, man? And we all got to face it. So
that's it.
We definitely.
It is what it is.
We thank you for calling in, Aaron.
Dude,
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
you, brother.
I appreciate it, guys.
Love you,
Have a
man.
Good afternoon.
Goodbye.
I'll tune back in and watch y'all.
All right,
bro.
buddy.
Thank you.
All right, man. Y'all
Goodbye.
take care.
Later.
Dude.
That was a good conversation.
Yes.
Man. That was really good. Talked about a lot of stuff.
Mostly socialism. And dude, we're always harping on socialism, but it doesn't work. It's never worked. Like, there's not even a slight chance of it possibly working.
No, but what we haven't talked about is, why doesn't it work?
Because the government can't sustain the funds for the people.
It doesn't work because like what they're trying to do with healthcare, man. Like,
if anybody of if any of our other viewers would like to call in, please don't be afraid. No last names. Just call the number at the bottom of your screen. I'll post it in the chat section as well, just in case for the people that cannot see it, which everybody should be able to see it. It's at the bottom of the screen right underneath your video. Anyway, what were you saying?
Oh no, I was just going off of why hasn't it worked? Like, it's been tried. It's been tried and tried and tried again. Why hasn't it worked?
Well, because first of all, healthcare is so expensive. It'll never work. It'll never work.
It seems to me.
Hold on, Daniel, no, this is not a Lions hat. This is a question everything guys hat.
Hey, we got another caller.
Hello, you're on the question everything guys. Who are we speaking with?
Hello.
This is RJ.
Hey, Mr. RJ.
RJ.
Finally got through.
Hey, baby.
What you got for us today, RJ?
Oh, I just kind of wanted to go over that coronavirus deal a little bit.
Okay.
Well, tell us about it.
Well, it just seems to me that, anytime anything really big's going on, especially in our country and other countries, like China, for instance, they had mass rallies in Hong Kong,
Absolutely.
all of a sudden now there's a virus that's going to take out, possibly half their population.
It's kind of like a perfect storm, right?
Right.
Yeah, it just seems like to me that all this stuff, happens an awful lot at the same time, and kind of a plan. It looks like to me.
The one thing that got with me, and maybe I'm just on my own, but the doctor that seen that this was an issue, who once again was a 33-year-old doctor who was trying to warn the world, dies.
Yeah.
Like that, it just doesn't sit well with me.
No, absolutely not.
Did he die from the actual virus, or did he die mysteriously? Or is that what they're blaming?
Well,
it
here's
on?
the thing. I'm not saying that they, went and put a pillow over his head.
They might have,
but they silenced him. I mean, this could have been something that they could have stopped months ago, that they didn't because of this guy, and it's why. And if that is the case, if they silence this guy, if they silence that doctor because he seen a pattern and then all of a sudden contracted it, and they silenced him, that's because they didn't want it to stop.
right?
And they wanted this to happen.
Well, what's your take, Mr. RJ?
I agree. They didn't want they want this to get out. They want to cause some mass confusion, all the things that go along with the big disease problems that they're facing over there.
Would you say that this is probably a cause of them protesting for wanting to get rid of a communist government?
Yeah, that would be my take on it. These guys aren't going to give up their power just overnight. Just because a bunch of people are out there really mad about it, they're going to get rid of people and just keep going.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
I mean, they were killing people over there for practicing Falun Gong, which is just a healthy way to exercise and keep your mind and spirit right, or whatever. I looked into it a little bit, but it's a horrible situation they got over there. You can't do anything without them keeping their foot on your neck.
Right.
And that's what gets me, man. I mean, and the scary part is, this is what scares me, is that what they have over there, half of our government is for.
Yeah, socialism. You're absolutely right.
I mean, that's scary, bro.
Well, I'm not going to say every Democrat is a socialist, because not every Democrat is a socialist.
I'm just saying. You seen the video I did.
Yeah.
I didn't see a lot of people clapping on the other side.
Aaron made a couple comments. I'm gonna get to them real quick, Mr. RJ, and let you. I'll hear what you have to say about it. Aaron said, "Whistleblowers get suicided, bro." He said he did die of the virus, and he said you can't silence that information though. Information moves too fast. One blog or one video is all it takes.
That's true. You know, a lot of people, it's hard for them to get that stuff out of China. I have a buddy that works in Singapore, and he said that they're basically just trying to stay away from the whole Chinese thing. Their representatives for their company aren't going over there anymore. You know, China basically is shutting its borders down for a while, and, you know, their internet and all that stuff it's hard for them to get that out. It's all state ran. I imagine their Alexa comes with a machine gun or something. I don't know.
Do you think the numbers are skewed of infected
People that have died? Oh, absolutely.
and died?
Dude. There's no doubt.
I don't know about the numbers. You know, there's so much information out there. You don't know what's misinformation. You don't know what's fear mongering. You know, it's really hard to say. I don't know. That's the part of it I don't know.
I'm just trying to think
about the numbers.
I'm just trying to think of it on a strategic level. Like if I was in the Chinese government and we had this protest and somebody came up with the notion of, hey, let's use biological warfare to calm our people down, they would have had to have known it was going to get out of their country. They would have had to.
Absolutely.
And in the numbers that I'm talking, and the numbers I'm talking that are skewed is staggering. Like they're saying 12,000 infected. There was another number that's not official that they say that was leaked accidentally. That's 125,000.
Right.
So if that's the case, I'm thinking maybe this was a bad idea that is really biting them in the ass right now.
Maybe.
Well, not really. You know, the Chinese government's killed millions of their own citizens
Absolutely.
just because they don't like their thoughts.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yes, absolutely. Yeah, this is kind of like nothing for them.
Yeah.
You know, 2,000, that's child's play for those guys.
That's a Saturday, you know?
Wow. Is there anything else you wanted to touch on, Mr. RJ?
Well, not off the top of my head. You know, we joke about the Alexa thing, but, you know, everybody's watching, everybody's listening. The government gets more into our business every single day. You know, I've been told by, you know, high-level military people in the past that if it's on TV, that stuff's 20 years old, and you can't even imagine what they have right now. So.
Absolutely.
Well, do you have an Alexa?
My wife has something in the house.
Yeah, you gotta get you the
I'm
dot.
on a list.
You gotta get you the dot, because I mean, if you want to know how hot it is outside, how cold it is outside, what the humidity is, if you want to know what movies there are near you, you get you an Alexa. She will tell you everything. She'll sing you to sleep.
Nope, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't need any more people tracking my whereabouts.
Right. Thank you, Mr. RJ. That's exactly how I feel. Definitely appreciate you calling in.
Absolutely. RJ is always a breath of fresh air, isn't he?
He's always got some interesting topics.
Thank you, sir.
Good show, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
Keep it up.
All right.
All right. We'll see you.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Dude, the stuff he sends me on Facebook Messenger is so great. Like, it's so thoughtful and thought-provoking. Man.
He sounds kind of like the kind of person he talks with.
Do you know who that is?
Totally like not me.
Yeah. Do you know who he is, right?
Yeah, I think he's father of
Yeah.
Bigfoot
for Breakfast. Check out Bigfoot for Breakfast podcast, MWP podcast.
Yeah, they're awesome.
The Kensington Corner, Altered Thought, all of them. Anybody else would like to call in and discuss some hot topics or cold topics? The number's at the bottom of your screen. It is 337-426-0837.
Corduroy versus linen.
Corduroy versus denim.
Oh, what do you want?
Oh, man.
I'm dead sexy.
I'm dead sexy.
You know what the question everything, guys? We have a mission.
We're on a mission from God.
Absolutely every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Oh, so Did you watch the Super Bowl? Did you? Who won? I don't even know.
The Chiefs.
Really?
The Chiefses.
The Chiefses? I'm surprised they didn't get forced to change their name.
Dude, guess what started today?
What?
The XFL.
Oh, I did not know that. XFL.
XFL.
Let's take this call.
Let's do it. Pizza Hut.
Hey, baby.
Hey, you're on the Question Everything, guys. Who we're talking to?
Hello.
Hey, baby.
Hello.
You have now blocked this caller.
Your connection is made. Say hello.
Hello.
I think. Hey, who is this?
Hello.
Your one-on-one conference has ended.
Your connection is made. Say hello.
Hello.
I think this is one of those ones we had the other day.
Hey, can you hear us? Hello.
Your one-on-one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Call back. I think somebody's calling us from like a text free or text plus number or something.
Yeah, Lord knows.
Dude, we don't record your phone number. You can call in.
Yeah.
Like it's just a blank screen.
Yeah, we're not going to turn you into the IRS or anything.
Or the FBI.
Or the CIA.
Yeah. Well, the CIA already knows where you are.
Yeah, they already know.
Oh, man. Your connection is made. Dude, why is it we always get the best callers on the Question Everything?
We do,
guys?
man. We really do. And even the bad ones.
Dude, do you remember the
are
freaking part
still
number one?
good. Yeah.
That
They
one
took
was-
us, dude, they took us on a trip.
Oh, this is a local caller.
Hey, baby.
Hello, you're on the Question Everything, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, this is Jason.
Hey, what's up,
What's up, man?
What's going on? What y'all doing?
Oh, you seeing it.
Doing a Facebook Live.
Literally.
It's still ringing.
Yeah, man.
No, that wasn't you. That was a call.
Yeah,
Dude,
that was
that was a call from outside of the U.S.
Yeah, that's a thing, man.
That was
All those-
another one.
you
We should have
never know
answered that
what you're
one.
gonna get.
I should have recalled you back, Jason.
It's like a box of chocolates.
It was probably somebody listening to your show from outside the country.
Yeah, man. Did you hear earlier? We got a call from the U.K. We were like super stoked about that.
Yeah.
The guy was pro-Trump.
Awesome.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
You're going worldwide.
Yeah. Let us get that, Jason, and I'll text you and tell you to call me back.
Okay.
All right.
man.
Well,
Hey, baby.
It's a troll.
I kind of like this beat though.
Yeah, it was a good little beat.
I like that beat.
All right, Jason, call back. I thought it was somebody like, dude, I want somebody to call us and go off on us.
I know.
Like
We haven't had that yet.
we've had that one comment on our review.
Well, yeah, they called us gay, but I mean, that's
Yeah.
here nor there.
Yeah. Well, they called us fags.
Oh yeah, there he is.
No, that's not Jason.
Hello.
Hey, baby.
I'm really starting to like that song.
Yeah, it's a troll.
Oh, troll me some more.
Hello, you're on the Question Everything, guys. I already know who this is. What's up, man?
this is Jason.
Yeah, I know.
Yay.
So, what would
You interrupted my song, damn it.
Did you hear
Turn
it?
it back on.
All right, we're gonna hang up. No, fuck that.
My God.
No,
No.
no.
We're not
We're
getting
talking. We're talking to the J man. So,
What?
so let us. So, what we've been talking about today? What you had to say to us?
Man, to be honest, I just tuned in about 5-10 minutes ago.
Really?
But you listen to us and
So
watch
what-
us all the time, so
So what are we talking about today?
whatever you want to.
Yeah, we can talk about whatever you want to.
This is going to be a caller. Oh my God, Bigfoot for Breakfast just said one time someone called in and told us to eat shit.
Oh, geez.
So what's on your mind?
man.
What do you have any questions or comments for the
Yeah.
Question Everything, guys?
Or what grinds your gears, sir?
Let's talk politics, man. Let's talk about our president and how the Democrats are trying to destroy our president.
Dude, they've been trying for the past 3.5 years to do that.
3 years.
Nah,
3 years.
I'm going 3 years.
It's
Damn it.
3 years. Yeah.
3.5 years to do that. And it seems like right now, it's all coming back to bite them in the ass.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because today's Democrats, and this is what we were talking about before, today's Democrats ain't Democrats that were, 15, 20 years ago. These are socialists.
Even longer than that. I'd say the 70s, 70s.
They're not Democrats, man. They're socialists.
Yeah, they should be labeled as such.
I tell you what, I feel bad for the Democrats that are still in the pool with the freaking socialists because they don't want that and they get pulled in with it.
Absolutely.
And but anyway, what do you think about that?
I think you're right. I think if you look at the candidates that they have, really you don't have any moderates anymore. It seems like the party has gone completely to the left. And
have you been watching this Pete Buttigieg or however you say his name?
Buttigieg?
Yeah, Buttigieg.
Oh yeah, I saw the guy on CNN. He was talking about how he's not doing well with the racial relations.
Yeah.
No, I don't see him doing very well. I think it's either going to be Bernie or Elizabeth Warren.
And
can end up
in
either
one of them, I don't see him going very far because Elizabeth Warren is a straight out liar.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Bernie. Yep. Okay. Here's the thing. Bernie Sanders is the only one that I see that could even gain any traction.
He's the only one that's actually sincere.
Yeah, I believe Bernie's sincere in what he believes, but that's kind of like your grandpa believing that the Easter Bunny is real.
Easter Bernie.
Easter Bernie. The Easter Bunny's real. It's like it's like he's crazy, but he believes he's crazy.
Yeah.
And I just don't see it going very far. But I really and this is and I'm glad you bring that up. Because I have something to say about that, and I've been holding this back in my hat for a long time. Whenever a socialist, like we're having, the Socialist Democratic Party, whatever you want to call them, whenever they get depleted, then they have no confrontation with a Republican Party. And what I'm trying to say is, each side, when you have a two-party system, each side kept each one of us in
the middle of the road.
Yeah. They keep each side kept one of us honest. Whereas if one side started getting a little crazy, the other side would be like, whoa, man, that's kind of crazy. And we're like, okay, same as the other. With the party we have now, I feel, and this is my fear, I feel that the Republican Party is going to grow so strong that there's not going to be that checks and balances.
Mm-hmm.
And that's and we're gonna be like the Democrats in the next 20 years.
And I really hope we don't, because no one deserves too much power.
No. So that's
well, what do you think? What do you think about Hillary Clinton? You think they're completely done with her? Or you think they might try to bring her on as like a vice presidential candidate?
She's done. I don't see her getting any traction anywhere at all. I mean, and if she does, it's going to be with a small fan base, with possibly the feminists and the SJWs. She can possibly gain a little bit, but I mean, dude, Trump destroyed her. Like, you got to think when the last presidential election, Trump literally destroyed her. She just didn't realize it until the numbers came in the next day.
Well, the only thing that really did save her was California.
And this is the thing. The media boosted her up so much that it made us all think. It didn't matter. The media made us think that no matter who we chose,
Trump was not going to be president. Dude, it
was going to be Hillary, man.
If you go on YouTube and you type in Trump presidency, there's a video on there where it's literally it's like 15 minutes long of all these announcers and journalists and everything saying how they're laughing and mocking Trump, saying he'll never be president.
Yeah.
And then the night that he was elected,
Oh, yeah.
they're on there like, I can't believe this is happening in our country.
Dude, they were butthurt. It's because they believe their own lie.
Yeah.
You know? And the American people know what they want. You know, and that's how it's always going to be. Thank God for the Electoral College. Thank God that 3 cities in America doesn't choose our president.
Yeah.
Unlike our state. But
yeah,
it is what it is, man. You know, and if you like being American, I love being American, and everybody else in America, I hope, likes being American, then we need to vote for a president. It doesn't matter if it's Donald Trump or whoever, to keep our, you know, our rights, you know.
No, I totally agree, and I think his numbers have gone up ever since this whole impeachment, you know, ordeal is going on, and I think people are starting to really wake up and see that, you know, he's a strong leader, and that's who we need to keep in for the next 4 years.
No, absolutely. So what do you think about all this going in Virginia?
As far as with the guns and everything?
Yeah, what do you think about that?
Well, I think there's enough people, hopefully, in the next governor election to get this guy out of there. You know, he's trying really hard to push all this gun legislation, but I just think, you know, that big rally they had, I mean, that was huge numbers of people. So I think it's got people's attention, and you know, I don't think he's going to be able to pass all this stuff that he's wanting to pass.
I just don't understand how it got passed in the first place.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. It's an interesting state. You know, they have a lot of different. It's like a different government. You know, the Commonwealth and a lot of independent cities. You know, my brother lives up in Fredericksburg, Virginia, and you know, if the further you get outside of Washington D.C., the more conservative the state gets.
Yeah.
It's a big conservative state, but unfortunately, you have so many people around the D.C. area that are moving into Virginia that are keeping it kind of a blue state right now.
It's almost like a bunch of people are just believing in this lie, you know?
Yeah.
They just love this lie that everybody's talking about. It just, man, it kills me, man. It makes me mad. It makes you mad? Does it make you mad, Sean? Makes me mad, man. God.
All I can do is cast my vote.
Anyway. Well, hey, we got our phone's blowing up, big dog. We're gonna let you go.
All right, man. It was good talking to y'all.
Hey,
guys.
partner,
Keep
thank
it
you.
Up. Keep the show up, man.
Thank you so much for calling, man. I appreciate you, and I'm gonna buy you a beer.
All right, brothers. Y'all take care.
All right. Matter of fact,
thank you.
Later.
Goodbye.
To our listeners, you call in, Mick buys you a beer, but you got to come meet me.
Good luck. Oh man, we've got some great callers today.
We do, man. Let's take one more. And call it a day.
Hey, baby.
Hello, you're on the Question Everything, guys.
Start talking or hang up. Little squeaky little cunt. What's your deal? Who the fuck are you? Why do you think you can call me? Who are you? You sound like a little 14-year-old. You call me, honey. I'm not calling you. You had to call me on the dialer. Why are you talking, Hannah? What business do you have calling me? Huh? You don't know me? No, there's no well to it, honey.
Again, the trolls are fucking real, man. I love it.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I think you just pissed your wife off.
Why?
She said, "Whoa," when you said you'll buy everybody a beer.
Oh. Well, they gotta come meet me. I'm not shipping beers out to different countries. That's all I'm saying.
You gotta come to South Louisiana.
Yeah. Meet me at my doorstep.
Oh.
Naked.
Yeah. Jackson said, "Hell yeah." We got to go 30 more minutes.
Shit.
We need our people to call in, man. Keep us entertained. Well, actually, we're here.
I tell you what, man, those calls were very entertaining.
We're entertaining you guys. The number's at the bottom of the screen. If you guys want to discuss anything with the question, everything, guys, you have any questions for us, comments, concerns, give us a call. Just remember, no last names, please. Oh, this is another. I can already tell this.
Just play it.
Mr. RJ said he'd be right down.
Here we go.
Hey, baby.
Hello, you're on the question, everything, guys.
Seriously? Fuck off, you cunt. Jesse? Listen up, you cunt. Listen up. Listen. Fuck off, you cunt. Jesse? Shut the fuck up, man.
Oh, man. I fucking love our show.
You know what? I mean, you gotta try. You gotta try a little harder than that. Yeah. I mean, come on, man. I mean, like, if you're gonna tell us something, come on.
Well, it's trolls, dude. I mean, you're gonna get that. We're posting our number online. That's why I didn't post my personal number. That's why.
Well, hell no.
That's why the QE guys bought a Google number. Oh my God, it's never ending.
Man.
No, Mr. RJ, Alexa's not going with us. Mr. RJ say he'll be right down. Alexa is going with you.
Get the dot. You got to get the dot. It's small. It's compact. It's sweet.
Brandy, you need to get rid of that goddamn Alexa. That's all he's talked about all day was the Alexa dot. Get rid of it.
Oh, man. So is there anything we haven't talked about today?
Yeah.
Current events?
Oh,
I'm trying to think.
Hey, baby.
Hello, you're on the question, everything, guys.
Hey, fuck you, bitch. Know what I'm saying, you motherfucker? Know what I'm saying? Fuck your mama, hoe. Fuck your mama and her ass. Yeah, I would do it. Bitch, you can talk that shit on the phone. Motherfucker, what's up with you, motherfucker? Fuck y'all. Fuck your mama too, hoe. All y'all nasty bitches. Fuck y'all motherfuckers.
Dad?
Fuck about that shit, hoe.
Dad.
Get off the phone, bitch.
That is not the way to talk to your son.
You know what I'm saying?
I told you not to call here. I told you not to call here. I'm going to send money. I'm going to send money.
Fuck you. Why don't you get your bitch ass on the motherfucking page? Man, let me tell you something, man. Man, let me tell you something. Fuck you and your mama. Fuck you.
I told you.
I don't give a fuck about you.
The check's in the mail. I'm sorry I didn't give you a Christmas present.
They can't hear us. They have us muted, so we can't talk to them, but we hear them. I think I know who it is. I think we all know who it is. Oh, man. It's fucking great. Would any of our actual viewers like to call in? Look, Jackson said, me either, motherfucker. Only Jackson, man.
Anyway. Well, I think...
well, we got 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
30 minutes.
You said 30 minutes 30 minutes ago.
That was like 6 minutes ago. It wasn't
so we have like 24 minutes.
Hour and a half. We're at 58 minutes.
58 minutes. Wait, hold on, wait. How did 30 minutes turn to 50 minutes?
No, that's where we're at right now.
Hello, you're on the question everything, guys.
I felt the same way. I felt the same way when I seen Titanic.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to get those, dude. We just got to fucking go through them. I apologize to our listeners. I think it's funny.
You know what we need? We need like a call center.
Yeah.
To get the call.
But
and then
it's funny though, dude. Like, because
I love it. It's actually entertaining.
Yeah. Like,
it is entertaining. And not for y'all, but for me, yeah, it's entertaining.
It's entertaining to me too.
It really is.
I'm enjoying it. Oh, Jackson said, we're pretty sure we're all witnesses to a murder now. Well, are you? Well, hold on, that's a good question. Are you a witness if you don't see it but you hear it?
I don't know.
Do you like dick?
Wait, this might be a serious call.
It's.
Hello.
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 Hey, it's a serious call.
Hey, baby.
Hi, you're on the question everything,
what's
guys.
going on, buddy?
Hey, I like the electronic call-in thing. That's fun.
What you got to say to us, boss?
Hey, I wanted to talk about the Virginia gun laws and what's going on over there a little bit.
Are you from Virginia or not?
You don't know who this is?
No, I am not from Virginia.
Oh, okay.
My sister lived there for a long time, and she said it's a total shit show.
It seems like it.
Hold on, caller. You don't recognize this voice?
No.
You literally talked to him a few minutes ago.
Did I?
Yeah, it's Mr. RJ.
Oh, this RJ. Shit.
Wow. Even Jackson said, "Is that J Ray?"
Oh man, I'm slacking.
Mick has had way too much coffee today, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just saying. I was, you know what? I wasn't thinking this was going to be a sincere call. This is what this is.
That's why I called.
There we go. Thank you.
All right, Mr. RJ, what's your comment about the gun stuff in Virginia?
Okay, I saw a deal yesterday. There was a guy from Virginia, and he was reading off like all their bills and all the stuff they got going on. And I guess the newest thing they just passed a couple days ago was that nobody under 18 could hunt anymore. And I just thought that was just crazy.
Wait. Nobody.
They're not going to allow anybody under 18 to carry a firearm, hunting or otherwise.
Wow.
You know, whenever they say things like that,
wow.
It gets me into this position. And the first position it gets me in is our soldiers. You can join the military
at 18.
18. You can go to another country with a weapon at 18, but you can't hunt in your own backyard at 18. That's a problem. That's an issue with me.
What people don't with these, fuck it, we're not politically correct. What these people on the left don't realize, it's not a gun problem we have. It is a fucking heart problem. People do not have love in their heart anymore. You have two parents that have to hold down a job in order to support their family. So you don't have a parent at home raising a kid and being that disciplinarian like it used to be. That is insane. We do not have a gun problem.
Well, we're always going to have a problem with people wanting to kill people. I mean, we've been killing each other from the beginning of time. And that's something that we're very good at. Whether we do it with a gun, a knife, whatever have you. I mean, people will kill people. You can demonize the weapons that they have. But honestly, let's look at it. The weapons that they are demonizing as weapons are actually tools. I can kill somebody with a hammer. I can kill somebody with a saw.
We brought it up 2 weeks ago in the weapon development. How many murders take place in prisons? There are no guns.
Yeah. It's not a fact of the only reason, and this is what gets me thinking, why do they want to demonize the gun?
Hold on, we're about to do something for the very first time on the Question Everything, guys. Jump off the wall and shoot Mick. Jump off the wall and shoot Mick.
Dude, quit talking to him like that.
See, we don't have a gun problem.
No, it's not.
It's locked and loaded.
It's not a gun. It's not a gun issue.
We have an issue with people having guns because apparently somebody's thinking they're going to do something that they don't want us armed for.
Yeah, and that's what I was getting at. It's something that is deeper than not wanting a population to have a gun.
Yeah.
It's getting the upper hand.
It really is. It's starting to take over.
That's what it is. It is what it is, and you know what? We see this. And this is what blows my mind, dude. We all see this. But yet, shit like this gets passed through law. And it blows my mind. It's like, how dumb can you be?
Jackson, I'm going to disagree with you right there, dude. I personally take an SSRI. I'm not killing anybody. That's a cop out, man.
No, what is it?
He said, timeout. Look at the population on meds, the disassociated SSRIs, blacked out on benzos, high for days on meth. I mean,
I'm not saying that a person that's not jacked out their mind wouldn't kill somebody.
Yeah.
I just don't think that everybody that gets killed by somebody is jacked up on anything.
Man, look, you look at let's look at the Las Vegas shooting. It's a terrible tragedy. It sucks, but let's look at it. There is no way that guy having a bump stock killed that many people.
I don't think it was a bump stock at all, and I don't think it was just one person.
Me
and
neither.
I think it was something
Absolutely
made up in
not.
the media. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents.
Yeah, they're trying to disarm us for a reason. So hear it now. You're hearing this on the Question Everything Guys podcast. Start burying a few guns, unregistered,
and then lose them in a lake.
Yeah.
And you know what scares me? Here's the thing. Like I know it's gonna get bad if they go like the red flag laws. This is what they do. They piggyback stuff on laws that now police have to follow their orders and go to these houses and get these guns. Which here's the thing, that might be for a good cause, but when you start just taking things out of context, and now you got just old Joe down the road, he's got guns. And he ain't never hurt nobody. He's 50 years old. You got a SWAT team now going to his house to confiscate his guns. Guess what good old Joe's going to do? He's going to protect himself. Now, is protecting himself for his Second Amendment rights? That's going to demonize him. And then that is going to demonize every gun owner. And I think that's what they're hoping. I think that's what they're doing. They're hoping that that scenario is going to happen. And then they could say, you know what? Cops were killed today by this crazy man. And that's going to be it. And that's a scary thing, man.
We have a question, and Mr. RJ, you can actually answer this with us if you don't mind. What are our views on the UK leaving the European Union? I'll give the Brexit.
It's a great deal.
Yes, I agree. It is definitely a great deal. Oh, crap. Mr. RJ, can I get you to call back?
Yep. I'll
right.
call back later.
All right,
thank you, RJ.
Bye-bye. Hello, you're on the Question Everything, guys.
Hey guys, my name's Greg. I want to be with a large black man. For some reason I fantasize about a big.
Okay. It was a local number, and I thought it was somebody local. That's messed up. Mr. RJ, you can call back. But to answer the question, we actually got a call from someone in the UK earlier. It's a great idea because when they're in the European Union, they have to abide by their immigration laws. So UK has an immigration problem right now. So with them leaving the European Union, they are going to start dictating their own immigration laws, and they're going to try to knock down on those illegal immigrants, Syrians pretty much, that are going in there and killing people. Thank you, Mike, for listening. We try so hard. I mean, we're very opinionated, and we're not always right, but we know we're not always right. Oh my goodness. Hello.
That cock sliding up in me.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry for the trolls calling. For the people that really do want to call in and have an intelligent conversation. People are stupid, but it's funny. It is funny. That means somebody's taking time out of their day to prank call us. So we're either pissing somebody off or somebody's bored. Sebastian Stahl, America. Yes, sir. We're definitely Americans here. I know you see what's behind us. Jackson, you're always right. But Mick actually went to get some more coffee, beer. He actually agrees with me on that. The immigration laws, they're accepting everybody, and if you look, their economy Everything is being brought down. The murder rates have, I'm not going to say tripled, but they've definitely jumped up. The percentages have definitely increased with this influx, and it's insane. And a country should be able to dictate who comes into their country, who leaves their country. Well, I'm not gonna say they should dictate who leaves, but okay, there's ample places in this world where you can live and not ever see another human being. I mean, most of them's in the frozen or the desert, but how bad do you want to get away from everybody? And yes, Mr. RJ, I think Ireland is actually planning to leave as well. They are not agreeing. Why shouldn't it be open for anyone to freely travel? What's up, DWC Production? Thanks for stopping by. Give a shout out to you guys. Jackson, why shouldn't it be open for anyone to freely travel? I literally just said all that, man. It's because of people coming in and taking advantage of government spending, government funds. They're lying about their social security numbers. They're not paying taxes like everybody else. Murder rates and crime rates are steadily increasing. It's not good to have open borders, period, in my opinion. Everywhere has a border. But if you look at all these places in the Middle East that these people are fleeing from, they all have fences and border walls, and they all have borders. And if you cross their borders illegally, depending on what country you're in, you could be killed on sight. You might lose a hand. I know in Iraq, if you're caught stealing, I want to say it's not Iraq. Where is that? I know if you're caught stealing, you lose a hand. And so Jackson just asked, why shouldn't it be open for anyone to freely travel, open borders? And I gave my take. What's yours?
What travel? Well, travel's a...
No. Like, because the before question was, what were the views on the UK leaving the EU? And I gave my opinion on that. And then Jackson asked, why have borders?
Well, you gotta have borders. I mean, you gotta have some kind of security to your country. And it comes into what we're talking about with diseases, and that's just a small thing that can be a huge thing later on.
An epidemic.
Yeah, it's an epidemic. I mean, you shouldn't just let anybody into your borders that, I mean, if you're traveling there, if you want to visit a country, let's say I want to visit a country, there's a process I have to go through. I have to get a visa, and then I get on a plane, and then I go, and then even when I get there, I go through customs.
Right.
If there's an outbreak of any diseases, then guess what? I suffer the consequences of being quarantined in that place.
Right.
Now, let's just say this. Let's say that there is an outbreak of a disease or virus or whatever. You're going to want the ability to close your country off.
To keep the citizens safe.
To keep
and
the citizens
that's
safe.
what Jason just said. You lose sovereignty with open borders. Yeah. We aren't world citizens.
Yeah. You can't look at, coming to visit America like it's a everyday thing. Like, hey, man, I'm over here in this country, and I'm going to come over here in this country. If you want to, that's great. That's awesome. Love to have you here. But if you don't follow procedure and protocol, then there's an issue. And there's a reason there's a protocol to everything. And it's written in blood. All the laws that we have for that are written for a reason. It's not racism. It's not any. I mean, I don't want anybody from any nation in Europe, say a white person, coming over here with a disease.
Right.
It has nothing to do with racism
it's
or
security.
The color of your skin. It's security of a nation.
Jackson, hold on, Jackson. I'll get to your question. Let me see if this is a prank. Hello, you're on the Question Everything, guys.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, man?
Yo, it's Mike. I just felt like I needed to call in and say what's up.
What's up,
Mike?
man? Appreciate you calling. What do you want to? You have any questions or comments for the question? Everything, guys. Anything you want to discuss?
I was talking to two South African guys that I'm a part of this Madden franchise with earlier, and they were talking to me a little bit about gun laws and things like that. But then they got into why they thought the American economy is just better than like any other economy in the world. And they were talking to me, and they're like, they said that they really felt how strong the 50 states were because it's so easy to travel in between the 50 states and interact with one another and how we work together. And I'm wondering what y'all think about, like, I was listening to the whole EU thing and how people are breaking off in the EU and things like that. What do y'all think about the economies of, like, America compared to the rest of the world and what makes us different?
Capitalism.
Capitalism
is what defines us very, very differently than a lot of the other countries. But if you find like the strongest countries in the world have capitalism. So as of coming to different countries and freely moving around, well, that's a freedom, and that freedom is given to you. That's a, if you want to call that's a privilege. It's a privilege living in a free state. Now, I don't know how free South Africa is. I couldn't comment on that.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But yeah, I mean, if the question is what differentiates us from other countries, it's our capitalism, man.
Buying and selling power.
Yeah, one thing they said was they're like, yeah, there's a South African band that's starting to make it in the U.S., but they said for them to be successful, they had to become like famous in South Africa. Then they got accepted into the U.K. So then they went to the U.K. And then from the U.K. they were able to go to America.
And that's because the entertainment industry is so crowded over here. Like, I can't even tell you how many bands there are.
No.
Everybody wants to come to America. It's because we pay our entertainers so much more money than everywhere else.
And the thing is, there's a lot of awesome bands that should be bigger than what they are, but they don't want to sell out.
Right.
So.
And they were also talking about, like, how our language is pretty universal, whereas, like, say you're a streamer or something in another country, you're limited because not everybody's going to understand what you're saying, whereas they feel like most of the world will understand someone speaking English.
Right.
Right.
Well, I think that actually started with World War I and World War II when we started becoming a powerhouse.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then, with technology, with the internet and movies and radio, everything just English kind of spread again because our entertainment industry here is so massive, and we pay our entertainers are actually overpaid.
Well, here's the thing: if you're in a country that's doing great, and you don't speak English, the rest of the world is going to try to start learning your language because now you're speaking in a language they don't know.
Right.
So you can kind of judge where the best country to go to depending on what you are singing or what you're doing, depending on just the language. Now, as of musical acts, once you get big, here's the thing: they have indie, where you can be on your own, and there's a lot of big names that are indie. But if you really want to make it in the industry, you
gotta sell out.
Yeah, you gotta sell out. So a lot of bands don't want to do that. And as an African band wanting to come to America, that's got to tell you something right there. If they want to get big, they got to come to America, right? So that's got to tell you something right there. Now they want to step it to England and start there. Well, okay, cool. They'll get big in England. Well, guess what? The Beatles came to America.
Yeah. Well, the Beatles. The music scene is so rich in the UK and in the US. I mean, because if you look, okay, like you said, they were kind of a rock band. Is that correct?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I kind of want to hear them.
Yeah, I want.
I'm kind of interested in hearing these guys.
Well, you look at rock music and the blues.
Yeah, they're pretty cool guys, man. I play Madden with them online, and they're part of the vape industry and everything.
Oh, okay. Well, if you look at where rock music started, it started from the blues, which was in the Mississippi Delta, which is like 4.5, 5 hours away. So that music started in the U.S. And so I guess a lot of those people want to come and explore the roots and be famous here. I mean, essentially.
I really want to hear these guys.
I'm about 40 minutes away from Muscle Shoals myself. So.
Hey, if you ever hear these guys on Madden, man, tell them to send you some music and send it to us, man. I kind of want to hear these guys.
Yeah, you follow our page on.
It kind of interested me too. It's weird how the conversation started because he said he was speaking to somebody from Mexico, and he said that the guy said that America was scary because of our guns, and I was like, what's he mean by that? And they couldn't really explain to me what he meant by that.
Well, because South Africa has very strict gun laws. I do know that. What? South Africa has extremely strict gun laws. Like how in the U.S. everybody can have a gun.
A whole lot. Like, I mean, they're both. You know, he was talking to me about like population and everything. He said that there's like in South Africa there's like 5 million whites and then like 50 million of other races there. So he's like, we're a minority here, and they don't really know. And he said that it's pretty scary because there's a lot of places that they can't even go over there.
I mean, you have that everywhere, man.
So, not to change the subject, man. What's your team on Madden, bro?
Well, I'm a Ravens fan, so.
A Ravens fan.
It's weird from Alabama. I'm a Ravens fan, but
a Ravens fan. That's cool. That's cool.
You don't even sound like. Were you born in Alabama?
Yeah, he didn't have an Alabama accent.
I was born in Alabama, but my mom's an English teacher from Virginia. So.
Okay. Well, at least you're not on here saying "Roll Tide."
Just give it a second.
Yeah, man. I think LSU is going to be good for a long time.
Yeah, shut
long time right now. That new QB coming in.
What you think about them Bulldogs, bruh?
The Mick is not an LSU fan. He's a Georgia fan. What you think about them
Bulldogs?
I think UGA, don't they have the #1 recruiting class again?
Yeah, they sure do. Well, were we able to answer?
I mean, I just think they need to do something.
Yeah, they do.
Finally.
Yeah, they don't need to get it shut out in their house.
Recruiting class again.
Well,
if they do something, I'm gonna think something. But right now, I think LSU's riding pretty high. You know, you got Moss's kid on there. They're real excited. They're really happy. Those people are really amped up right now.
Yeah. We'll see next year.
Yeah, we will.
Were we able to?
It, man, I want to call in just say hey.
All right, thank you so much.
Appreciate you, brother.
All right, bro.
All right, man.
Thank you. Goodbye.
That was a really good question. That was That was an extremely tough fucking question. That one was. It made me think. Oh wow, because all I know about South Africa is Johannesburg. And then they have extremely strict gun laws. And then Die Antwoord, like the band from over there.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that band.
Yeah, they're weird.
Yeah, they're crazy, man.
They're weird.
Zeph life, bro.
Whatever.
Yeah.
We have time. We're going to take one more call.
Who's going to be the lucky caller?
Who's going to be our last caller? We're going to take one more call before we end the show. The podcast, if you guys missed it, it will be released later tonight or tomorrow. It'll be tomorrow. It'll be released tomorrow. Go back and if you want, listen to some of our other episodes. Give us some love. Give us a like, a review, subscribe. We're everywhere. We're on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Castbox, Overcast. Podcast Addict. We're everywhere.
We're everywhere.
Or you can, obviously you guys are watching us. If you're watching us from another site, from one of the groups or pages that we shared to, just look up the question, everything, guys. Give us a like, leave us a review. We definitely appreciate it.
And give us a like if you want to hear about something or something you want us to talk about, man. Just let us know.
Yeah, absolutely. We have it set up so our viewers and followers can actually post on our Facebook.
Absolutely.
Nobody ever does. Well, Bigfoot for Breakfast does.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
That's because they're nice.
Only Jackson. He said Pornhub, Brazers. No, we're not there yet. We're trying to get Mick to show us his nips.
It's not gonna happen.
Never gonna happen. It's like a sweater.
Not enough money.
Yeah. He said he would do it for a fundraiser. He would do it live and sit there with no shirt on.
I did not say that.
He sure did. Brandy heard you. Oh, anybody? Well, while we're waiting on a call, what do you think about the stuff going on with the Astros, with the cheating scandal?
I do not know enough about Astros to answer that question.
You know I'm a huge Red Sox fan, right?
I know you're a huge Red Sox fan, and I have heard something about going on with the Astros. Somebody got fired, and somebody got quit, and something happened.
I am pretty pissed at the Red Sox right now.
So, break it down for me.
Okay, so Alex Cora, when they won the World Championship, the World Series, he refused to go to the White House to meet President Trump because he said Trump's a cheater.
Okay.
Well, now he's banned from baseball from cheating.
That sucks.
Yeah. But the Red Sox just traded our franchise player, Mookie Betts.
Okay.
Pretty pissed about that. And we got nobodies in return.
So, what, that one person's going to hurt you?
That much money? Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, but see, this is the opportune time to find the next up and coming.
Well, yeah, you're absolutely right.
That's you got to look at the silver lining, man. Silver linings.
I don't know.
They'll save you every time.
Well, not only did we lose Mookie Betts, we lost David Price, a damn good pitcher.
Yeah, see, there's two silver linings.
No, that's not good. we got shit in return. It was terrible.
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 It's all terrible.
Horrible Toms. Man, I gotta go change my Earl. Where am I from? New Orleans. Yeah, we lost old Mookie Jackson. The number at the bottom of your screen, if any of our viewers would like to call in and discuss a topic with a question, everything, guys, we're going to take one more caller before we end the show.
That's it.
One more. Who's going to be the lucky caller? We could talk anything, not just politics. We're not only a political podcast.
Yeah, give us a cooking recipe or
ask us how we make jambalaya.
Tell me how awesome my hair looks.
Like, nobody can see your hair, dude. You got your hat on.
We can pretend.
Why do you never wear your QE guy's hat?
Because I never remember to.
You always got the damn Saints hat on.
Because Saints are awesome. Plays for life, bro.
Well, they're not that often.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, fuck Red Sox.
I'll kill you. Jackson said, "Don't do it. They'll contact you about your car warranty." Mud bugs, Mr. RJ.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, Mr. RJ, you're gonna have to come down.
Yeah, have a crawfish bowl.
Yeah, well, definitely
eat some mud bugs.
We'll invite Bigfoot for breakfast, and you and your wife, and then we'll invite MWP Podcast to come over from San Antonio.
That'd be awesome, dude. Have like a big old get together.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
Well, y'all better hurry because the time's now. It's crawfish season.
Hurry up.
Well, it'll probably be around till like May or June.
Put some tents up in the backyard. We got you.
Oh, what? Oh, man. What else is going on? Got a few minutes left before we end, if nobody calls in.
I'm trying to think. We covered a shitload.
I know. This was a 3-hour episode. Jackson's building another gun. Yeah, he said, "Bro, this entire time I've been talking to y'all, I've been building another weapon." We bought a new site. We bought a Trulo site.
Let's see. Hold on. First thing I pull up is what we're going to talk about for the next 5 minutes.
God damn it! Are you fucking with me? Smoke weed every day.
And you see, the thing is, man, everybody's talking about like Dems demand Twitter, Facebook take down edited video Pelosi ripping up the state. Now they're saying that it was edited. that her ripping up was edited.
How can you edit live
You
video?
can't edit that shit, man.
Like, it was a live feed. You can't edit that. Oh my god! I really don't even want to talk about State of the Union anymore. We covered it a lot.
Multiple U.S. casualties in Afghanistan after attack during military mission. That happened today.
Well, read us a story. Give credit to where the story's from.
All right, it's a Fox
News.
So you know it's true. All right. There were multiple American casualties after U.S. and Afghan troops were fired on during a mission in Afghanistan, northern Nangarhar province on Saturday. Two U.S. officials confirmed to Fox News.
Does it say how many casualties? How many soldiers?
Multiple. Just multiple. That's more than one.
Well, let's pray for those soldiers.
Let's do that.
If you pray or whatever being you worship to, just take a moment and keep them in your thoughts if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
Jackson, Mr. RJ, go back. We've covered aliens. Go back and listen to that episode. They both said aliens.
Let's see.
Yes, there was casualties, Jackson, in Afghanistan. Multiple.
Oh, man. Tell you who I really like to go see. Rammstein, whatever you want to call them. They're doing an American tour. I kind of want to go see them.
Yeah, they're going to Texas.
Yeah, dude, we should go.
We can meet up with MWP. They want to go because they mentioned it on their show.
Dude, let's do this.
When is it?
I don't know.
Look it up. We might be going on a road trip. Aliens are real. Jackson is one. Oh, I do not deny that, Jason.
.2020 full schedule. Let's see here. Montreal, Philadelphia.
I'm not going that far.
Chicago.
Not going there either.
San Antonio, September 16th.
What day of the week is that on?
It's on a Wednesday.
That's going to suck. What are we going to do?
We got to take off the whole week.
The whole week? I ain't taking off the whole week. I'll take off Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
We should do it.
San Antonio.
How much are the tickets?
Probably like $300.
How many tickets? 2.
Well, Jackson's wanting to go too now.
Well, he can buy his own tickets.
He said, I'm hitting balls deep.
Inventory is limited. Holy shit, it might already be sold out.
Who's getting you at the airport? Well, where are you flying in? I'll pick you up. Are you flying into LSC or are you going to fly into actually San Antonio?
Okay, upper. No, we want to be down.
I'm not joining a fucking mosh pit. I'm too old for that.
Okay.
I'll choke somebody.
What's Golf Führer Zone?
I don't know.
That's
I'm not
where
German.
I want to be.
I'm not German.
$474, sir, per ticket.
Yeah, I'm not paying that.
We need some. If y'all want us to go to the Rammstein, donate. We need like $900.
Somebody start us a GoFundMe.
Yeah, go fund us for $900.
We'll do a podcast. We'll do a live before and after the show.
Yeah, we will.
$476, Jackson. That's because he got like right next to the stage. Epstein did not kill himself.
The Garführer Zone.
The Garführer.
We need that. We need to be there.
Doesn't that sound like such a peaceful and beautiful language? Jackson said we'll start a GoFundMe. We'll get like $1.73. And I'm putting in the 73, so who's giving the $1?
Lord knows.
Oh man. This has been a great show. It's been a 3-hour show, but
it's been good.
The other hour and a half got deleted because we played fucking Metallica on one of our shows.
You had to play Metallica.
Well, we took a 10-minute break.
I told you don't play the music, and you're like, oh no, I'm gonna play with my wiener and everything's gonna be fine. Didn't work out the way you wanted it to, did it?
I guess not, Mick. Dude, we still have 12 viewers right now.
Yeah, because they love us.
They do love us.
They do.
Hey, one of you, actually 11, because I'm 12. One of you 11 guys or girls, call in, discuss a hot topic with us or a cold topic, depending on where you are in the U.S. Numbers at the bottom of your screen, 337-426-0837. Even if you just have a question or a comment or a concern, or if you want to bitch us out, just give us a call.
Yeah. paid.
I thought we were getting bitched out earlier when that call came in.
I did think so. That kind of crossed my mind.
But then I was like, oh. Like, everybody that calls in agrees with us. Like, I would love for somebody to call in and be like, look, y'all are jackasses. I don't agree with your opinions. You're fucking stupid. Suck a dick.
Well, and that just goes to show you where everybody in this country is standing.
I really wish, dude, I wish we could get an SJW to call in.
Possibly. One day.
That'll be epic.
Yeah. Okay. Let's end this. We're good.
Give 1 more minute for a caller.
Okay.
Literally, I'm counting down.
We're doing 1 more minute.
So call now if you want to view or you want to talk. Start now. Mick's tired. Can y'all tell Mick's got a buzz?
I had to work. I worked all day long. I worked and then I came here. I have a job. Some people have to work for a living still. I can't stay on the interwebs and make money.
Thank you so much, Mike. Mike said he's going to try and get some of his friends to call in that don't agree. Now I know you guys are a thing.
Yeah.
We definitely...
Mike.
The guy that called from Alabama.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
We're definitely going to appreciate that. I mean, make sure that they can have a logical argument, not somebody just to call in and fuck you guys and then hang up.
No, that would be awesome too.
Well, I mean, we get those now.
As long as it's not pre-recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like where they can hear us.
Right. Yeah.
Jackson said, "This is the show that never ends." Oh my goodness, dude! Now I have to edit this episode.
It just sucks that the hour and 15 minutes that we
like
lost,
an hour
dude.
and 40 minutes.
That sucks, man.
It does.
Fucking Facebook.
They could have just muted that part.
Yeah, just mute it.
Like they did last time.
Don't be a dick.
It's fucking Facebook, dude. Fuck you, Facebook.
Like, don't be a fucking dick. Like the songs we played, which I told you not to.
I mean, it was a pretty popular song.
But I'm just saying.
It was Entertainment, man. By Metallica.
We've all heard it. It's on the radio. I mean, it's all around us.
It was just entertainment while we were away.
And here's the thing. We've probably owned
the
that
Black Album
song. Yeah, everybody's owned the Black Album.
Yeah.
Like, I've bought the rights to that song. Like, I've literally bought the CD.
Right. Facebook is calming. Alexa hates rock. Jackson said, "You've been zooked." Zuckerberg. Yeah, fucking douchebag. Dude, does he not look like a fucking alien?
Who?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh, dude, when he was doing that thing where he was testifying and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked fucked up.
Oh, man. Delete this video, Facebook. Fuck y'all. Fucking deleting us over a 5-minute clip. You deleted an hour and 40-minute video.
I know.
Over a 5-minute song.
5-minute song. That's what they do. That's what they're good at. Censorship.
Yeah.
Censorship, man.
Well, I mean, I did fucking play Metallica. Like, that's, come on, dude.
Here's the thing, though, dude. What money did we make from it?
Nothing.
Nothing. So, there you go.
Well,
we should invite Metallica to actually play live during our fucking show when we go take a smoke break.
Yeah, we have that kind of money.
We're gonna have that kind of money when y'all start fucking giving it to us.
Well, we're gonna end the show here, guys. We truly... Jackson really fucking started a GoFundMe. Please tell me you're joking. Please tell me you're joking. He said we've already got $1.43 in there.
There we are, yeah.
Oh my God, Jackson, you're crazy.
That's gonna get us to San Antonio.
$1.43. That's not gonna get us to Texas. And we live 30 minutes from the border. Oh my God.
Shit.
We thank you guys for checking out the show. We're gonna end it here.
Absolutely. Thank all of y'all.